Um, okay, using the... Good evening, Bashar.
And to you.
So my question has to do about polarity.
Polarity, all right.
The creation of it.
Yes.
Today, when I was thinking, what kind of came to me was, okay, using the biblical legend as a vehicle maybe for this little exploration.
All right, go right ahead. Any analogy will do.
Okay. So I wondered if some kind of human conscious decided to, manifest male, female.
Yes.
Okay, so then there was Adam, Eve.
In a sense, yes.
Okay, so Adam is Eve and Eve is Adam because they kind of came from the same.
Yes. Each contains both ideas.
Right. And so I don't really believe so much that because of the temptation of some object, whatever this object was that created this polarity, I believe that it was the judgment of one of the other. Are you following me?
Yes. This is an analogy, the so-called temptation. The idea
Right.
of the tree of knowledge of positive and negative
Right.
is simply that. Knowledge and experience of polarity, of limitation, of high focus. So the choice, in a sense, to go into a reality and, in a sense, for a while, lock yourselves into a reality where you would know positive and negative as separate things rather than functioning as an integrated being, simply created the so-called quote-unquote fall. And all that means is you lowered your vibratory frequency so you could experience a physical reality of polarity. The idea of a fall is not a judgmental one in that sense. It is simply one of physics.
Well then, why did we want to do that? I mean, I hear
Why
these
not?
things. Well, because if it's why not, then why do we
But remember
try
that
to find out anything
every
else?
experience is going on simultaneously. Every experience. This you simply happens to be focused as this particular idea at this particular point in your timing. But the overall you is having many experiences on many different levels. Of course, it is part and parcel of this particular level to ask that kind of a question. Why am I here in this one when all the rest of me is somewhere else? That is one of the things that goes hand in hand with this particular type of experience, the ability to ask that type of a question. But the idea is that you did wish to explore all corners, if you will, of the universe, and this is one, equally valid with all other expressions. Also, in exploring it in the way that you have, to such a high degree of focus, you have had experiences that are quite unique and, in a sense, not really experienced by the vast majority, quote-unquote, of consciousness within existence. So highly focused are you, you have had discoveries and perspectives and attitudes and creations about yourself that, well, makes you quite a magnet to many other civilizations who are quite fascinated by the way you have gone about creating your reality. Also, this high degree of focus represents vast change within creation and all civilizations that are connected to you, including ourselves. You are catalysts. You are, in very many ways, what has been termed agents of change. You decided to explore the idea of the transformational powers of this particular physical dimension, and you have done it very well. So now you are going to explode in ever-expanding spirals of knowledge and experience to share with all other beings that are connected with you, including us, the ideas that you have learned and how now to put them into the expansion of creativity throughout the universe. It is simply, if you wish to put it this way, been an intensive study course.
Yeah.
But that is a wonderful experience. And we thank you for the choice that you have made.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
There are more, all right. There are more, shall we say, pragmatic answers to this idea in terms of representing your historical path as a group consciousness. You can also recognize that the idea of injecting yourself into physical materiality, as many of you know, can be a very pleasurable idea. Many of you simply found at one point or another that it was, let us say, unsuspected that the particular type of injection into physical materiality that you created would create a feedback loop to keep you in physical materiality longer than you originally anticipated. However, now you have played out the majority of that loop. And now you have recognized the ideas that you have learned. So, rather than simply playing what if, play what is. Since you obviously have made the choice to be in the physical realities you have made, play them out. It can be of great benefit to all beings that interact with you. All right?
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thanks.